Fear is getting in the way of you in a connection. But here's the thing, both of you are scared. There's two people who have both gone back and forth from like ghosting each other. You see, this connection, though, it doesn't actually feel like either of you intends to ghost the other. When life gets too overwhelming, when you aren't sure what other people want, when insecurities and what ifs and fears come into play, you both retreat. Neither one of you, what I'm hearing is at this moment feels like they have the courage to say how they really feel. But what I'm hearing is that this is part of the bigger purpose. This is one of those connections that helps you release fear. This is one of the connections that help you manifest your true highest timeline. There's a connection Spirit's telling you not to give up on. In fact, I feel that both of you had to go gain some clarity about some parts of you that were still wounded. I do hear, yeah, literally, look, go within. You literally went within to find more about your own intuition. I see two people who got to a point where they were so afraid of the foundation they've built being ripped away by trusting another. I see two connections that can see very far into their future as well. Like I have two visionaries, I have two manifestors, I have two clairvoyant individuals. And both of you can see the many timelines the left path, right path choices make. Spirit wants you to know you ask Spirit to bring forth the true lover. You ask Spirit to bring forth somebody that will love you for all of you. You ask Spirit to put you through experiences that will make you stronger. Well, these couple of years, that's what it's been for you. Spirit wants you to know you had to let go of some form of safety, like a safety net in relationships. So for some of you here, that means there could have been a relationship, a person that you continue to go back and forth with. For some of you, this could have been a habit, a tendency, a place, a surrounding, a mindset. Nonetheless, you completed it. I'm hearing that the person in front of me knows a straightforward action, knows exactly what part of themselves they still needed to see face to face and head on conquer to be ready for somebody else. I see two people who generally both want to have a conversation to release this confusion, this unneeded tension. So with that being said, what is Spirit guiding you to do regarding, this person, this connection? Is this somebody where the secret is to be revealed to you? Is this someone where Spirit is saying to take more time? We'll see. But all I do hear is that there is courage in this connection. And Spirit made sure there would be no need for redemption within this connection. Very interesting. All right, let's get into this. Wow. Okay, so whoever the masculine is in this reading, they just overcame the impossible. Like they broke a generational curse. They realize the difference between leading from impulsion and intuition. There was a masculine that was yearning for new experiences, yearning. What I'm hearing is to heal a part of their inner child, an inner teenager mainly. They didn't even know still needed to be seen and heard and felt. This masculine it has not been an easy time during your guys' separation at all. But I hear that they did it. And I hear that they're somebody that embraces fully who they are. I'm hearing this person stop themselves from getting into some very sticky situations. But that meeting that line, getting right to the edge of, am I going to continue my cycle? Not only the cycle of this lifetime, but of generational curses. Am I going to continue or face right in front of me why I do certain things, where my problems stemmed from, what are my triggers, and what do I have to do to be the best version of myself? This person, this masculine, does not lie, does not cheat. This person, this masculine, wants what's best for you. In fact, I see that's why, for a while, he protected you from himself, is what I'm hearing. This masculine is going to have like an actual plan. I do see the feminine being reached out to. You see, there were parts for the feminine now where I can see the feminine within this reading has had to spend a lot of their own love life within. Meaning they felt like they went into relationships where it was actually only a one-way relationship. They never wanted to give up on love. But they sure as hell said, I'm not gonna go crazy above and beyond and think that if I give a person my all, that's gonna be the reason they give me their all. No, it's a conscious choice. You could do everything. You could be the best partner to somebody. But if they don't choose to do their own inner work beside you, it's not gonna last long. I see that the feminine, she's ready to face, I guess this must be so fresh that the feminine is realizing that they have runner tendencies. Now, it may not be the intensity of what they've felt in people running from them, but there's a layer that was hidden, and this masculine has helped the feminine open their eyes to that. See, this is a connection that the woman, the feminine within this dynamic, is very independent, very family oriented, like can work with others, but the feminine feels kind of stuck in this dynamic. Like she's saying, I don't know which more else I could do. And Spirit says you have to let go. There is nothing else you can do. You know, the ball is in this masculine's courts. And remember, I mostly do speak to feminines, but I have a very good majority of masculines as well in here. So if you're a masculine, you know how to make sure that the message is for you, the wording. What I see is a message coming to the feminine. She's not going to be, what I'm hearing is, she's not going to be curious about what this man's true intentions are with her. She's going to be curious on getting to know him, curious on what he has been through in his life. To have him with the form of resilience, the form of presentation, the form of abundance, the form of communicating. What did that man have to go through to be who he is? To have to grow up so fast. There's a young soul within you. You're an old soul, but the way you radiate energy is like a young soul. You have a glow. Both of these people want the same thing, which is a loving, deeply committed relationship. Somebody that stands time, that's a roller coaster buddy. And takes it day by day, but shows pure intentions. Have you been looking to get out of your comfort zone? Go see a part of the world you haven't been to before. Have an adventure. Meet newfound family members and lifelong memories. Well, I got an epic experience for you to join with me. That is a camping and hiking based adventure to Utah. Every single year, I host a retreat in a different part of the world. This July 2026, the next adventure is going to be in the Utah Rocky Mountains. This is a hiking and camping based adventure. We're going to be visiting multiple trails, camping at many different sites throughout the entire experience. And two of the main activities will be horseback riding and white river rafting. Everybody that comes on the trip is going to be receiving a one-on-one personal reading with yours truly in the Rocky Mountains. And I'm going to be hosting a tarot workshop. To claim your spot, you only have to put a 25% down deposit, and you have all the way until March to pay the remaining amount off for the trip. And right now, at the time of me filming this, I do still have some of my early bird spots available, which takes off $200 from the trip price. To find out more information about how you can join me in the Utah Rocky Mountains for 6 days in July of 2026, go ahead and check out the link in my bio, offprintmint.com. And that's what I got for y'all today. I'll see you when I see you. Let's get it.